Draft leagues.
Draft leagues. I really hope this is fine because the recording software looked a bit weird there.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, if they're seeing this, it means it was fine.
Dennis is back from PAX!
I'm back from PAX!
This is me saying hello to Dennis. This is Dennis saying hello to all of you. We're back doing draft videos. Dennis is back from PAX. He's been a Magic celebrity for far too long. We're going to go back to mediocrity.
I had a great time.
Recording draft videos for you guys.
Oh, it's the worst. I was interviewing Mark Rosewater this time last week.
So there's an Incendiary Flow and an Alchemist Greeting, both very powerful cards. I think Incendiary Flow is probably edges.
I wouldn't even count Alchemist Greeting as a very powerful card.
Okay. The other card in the pack is Lashweed Lurker. I know you're a huge fan, but that's putting us into 2 colors pretty early on.
You can technically cast it for...
Red's really good in this format, isn't it?
Red's rather good. Choking Strength is good too, though.
Yeah, is it better than Incendiary Flow?
I don't think so.
That's interesting.
I don't.
Just with all the emerge.
Yeah, this is a great card.
That's an absurd card.
It's not absurd.
It's not absurd.
Someone took a flip card?
Or a foil.
Not a flip card, they took a common.
Or foil.
Or foil, sure. This
so,
is good,
I mean, the other pick is like Retrogryph.
Yeah, but that's fine. This is better, I think. This is a 4-mana removal spell. Destroy target untapped creature, deals summon to your opponent.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Alright, let's do it. It's also in color.
This card's insane.
5 mana 4/4 first strike.
Stop reading.
And if we get a legendary, then we'll...
Is the gap between first strike and its second ability too long? It's too big.
It's a little weirdly formatted. So, I mean, okay, so what else could we take out of this pack?
I mean, if... presumably, we can't take any red cards because the red cards both suck.
Distemper's fine.
It's not good. It's a sorcery speed combat trick.
What am I thinking of? The Aura, sorry.
Yeah. So if we're taking a non-red card, we should probably take this or this, but I think it's pretty easily this at that stage, right?
I don't know. How good is a 5 mana 4/4 first strike?
Good.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
Just good enough.
Yeah, I think it's just good.
Okay.
Now, red-white's not great. I mean...
We could take a ride down, though.
We could. I think I'd rather take a Torskoal Shieldmate.
Yeah, it's a really nice effect. Messes up combat really nicely for people.
And I think we might get this back, honestly. 8 cards missing.
Team Binder's not bad.
This pack's
sort of filler.
This pack is a bit crappy. I don't think we will get this back. But I'm also not that high on this.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good if you're being very aggressive, obviously. But...
So is this, though.
Yeah. Take a Lunarch Mantle. I don't actually hate that card.
No, but if we're going to build an aggressive deck, I think I might rather have this.
The Borrowed Grace.
Yeah.
We want to be going wide for that.
Sure, we're not currently.
Lunarch Mantle, though, with like...
And you want it on Lone Rider.
Or Thalia's Lancers or something like that.
I mean, that's a little overkill, isn't it? Oh, I guess you do have to do stuff. Okay. All right.
I think it's a good card.
I'll play this.
You don't want to take up Providence?
No, I don't.
5 mana 3/4 lifelink. I'm not stoked about that.
It's all right. I don't think any of the other cards are very good anyway. I mean, this is good, I guess.
Repel the Abominable. How good is that?
It's a fog.
Currently terrible.
Currently 1 human, so yeah.
Okay.
Now 2, though.
Not actually a bad card for like turbo fog decks. It's rare to see a fog that prevents, non-combat damage.
Yeah.
So your Maze's End deck is probably happy that's been printed.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was like safe, what was it called? Safe Passage?
Safe Passage, just to prevent everything.
And there was another one like that. We can take another shield, mate. We took the first one.
Yeah, I like that.
I might actually prefer the Spectral Reserves.
No, I think I want the shield, mate.
Really?
3 mana, 2/3 flash plus your team. It's toughness. That's a pretty good
card.
It's
strong.
It's a strong card. I think I want this.
Okay.
I'll play this.
Standard Bear is just bad, I think.
Yeah, I hate it. I really hate it. I don't love this either, but I could play it. I could see myself playing it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I mean, the dream is you trade up. Oh.
Yeah, happily.
The dream is you trade up and get a 3/2, but a lot of the time it's like, these creatures are going to trade, so I'm just going to pay 1 mana for a 3/2. Which is fine. Or you're going to kill my thing and pay 1 mana for a 3/2.
Yep. 1 mana 3/2 is not bad.
Weird low flash show thing, yeah.
And it's some synergy with some cards on our deck, like Impetuous Devils, etc.
Yeah, I mean that's triple red, but yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess you can surprise someone on Thalia's Lancers. An extra point of power on a first strike creature can matter a whole bunch if they're considering like double blocks. Guardian,
I love Guardian. Yep.
That's just a great card. It's just a reskinned. What's it called? Kinsbale Skirmisher.
It's not Kinsbale, is it? Kin something or other Skirmisher.
I feel like it's Kinsbale.
You want to say Kinsbale? Oh, it's... Yeah.
Hey, look at me with my encyclopedic magic knowledge.
Yeah, it's Spirit Cleric, except instead of a Kithkin Soldier, but that's all.
They're both bears anyway.
Do you know what I did, which unfortunately did not, because of an editing blip, did not make it into the Mark Rosewater interview?
What?
Was I presented Mark Rosewater with I did a modified version of flavor text style.
Okay.
Representing him with flavor text from sets where he has written the flavor text.
Mm-hmm.
And my alternate flavor text for those cards, and got him to tell me which one he thought was better.
Okay.
He picked my one.
No.
And then he picked his ones the other 2 times. But he picked my one time.
One time. Is that interview secretly a job interview for you at Wizards?
Yes.
We'll play Providence, right? It's a 0 mana gain 6.
I'd play a 0. I wouldn't even play a 0 mana gain 6. I wouldn't even play that card.
No.
I'd probably play a 0 mana gain 10. I'd probably play that. That's probably worth it.
I'd probably play, I think, the mana is less relevant to me than the number of life. But I think probably 10 to 15 life is what I'd
It's gotta be worth it.
Before I actually pay a card for that.
Yeah. You gain 10 though, you can kill someone.
Because at a certain point you gotta figure that at the very least gaining 15 life is roughly equivalent to cycling.
It's gotta be. That's worth more than cycling.
Well, I don't know, because
it's like a time walk.
Well, they draw a card as well.
In what?
As in the scenario where they're attacking you with 5/5s every turn.
Yeah.
This buys you a turn, but they...
Yeah.
Oh, Choking Restraints, probably.
Shreds of sanity, you say. To shreds.
I do like Dark Salvation a whole bunch.
I like Critical Fragment too, but I think it is Choking Restraints. I'll point out, we have 2 red cards.
Could just take the Dark Salvation.
Now, white-black isn't great. I mean, this card is just great on its own.
In a vacuum, that's a really good card.
Yeah, it's 5 mana, 2/2/2s.
And
minus
kill
2,
a thing.
Yeah. It's probably just this though, right? This isn't that much worse than this.
It keeps us more open. If we see a bomb
in
green or something, maybe we just move in.
Yeah. Plus it's good for the Avison we open in back 3.
Mm-hmm. Which is technically a white-red card.
Yes. Collect effort's insane.
I
would have loved this too though.
I like the Dawn-Griff too.
This card's bananas.
Bananas.
So good. So good. So good.
Tapping creatures is just such a small cost.
Yeah, it's nothing. You put plus 1 edges on this and this and stuff.
Could take. So, okay. So here's the thinking, right?
A lot of these cards are good.
A lot of these cards are good. Desperate Sentry, probably not going to be the pick.
No, it's probably Spreading Flames, Fiendbinder, or Innkeeper.
Now, how do you feel about Spreading Flames? Have you? I haven't actually resolved. I think I've resolved 1 or 2 of them.
It's pretty good. Our deck's a little bit on the aggressive side for that, but I mean, I
don't know how aggressive we are. We've just kind of got a good curve of creatures and some removal.
We
we might just want the Spreading Flames. Now, the other thing we could do is take
Innkeeper is what I want to take.
Breaker.
Nah, these cards are both good enough to not want to play in black.
I think Spreading Flames is better than Innkeeper. I really like Innkeeper. I think it's a really cool card, but I think I prefer to have the Spreading Flames.
Okay. Dawn-Griff.
Dawn-Griff is just a solid card. It's exactly what we were talking about with the solid curve of creatures. That's what we want to do. Geist.
It's kind of just bad. I'd rather have this.
So the tax is a 2/3.
That's perfect.
We could take Borrowed Grace at this stage.
No, I'd rather have this. We only have 7 creatures.
Well, we have the Spectral Reserves as well, but
still only 8.
Yeah, well, 9-ish.
Sure. I don't think this is the deck for this quite so.
I'm inclined to agree with you. It's a bad card to begin with.
Okay.
It's more playable than I thought it was, but that just pushes it up to just about playable. We'll take another Choking Restraints and be very happy about it.
Yeah.
Now, Choking Restraints gets a lot worse when it emerges in the format.
It's not much worse. They're gonna emerge things at the end of the world. I mean, you put on a creature that was worth it, which is a creature they wouldn't have wanted to emerge ordinarily.
Yeah, but it's kind of 3 mana, kill a thing and give your opponent 4 mana later on.
I'll actually pick up my keys, start fiddling them, and then immediately put them down because you realise you're not a cat.
Yeah. Because I thought he was a cat, I would have just seen them on the table and knocked them onto the floor like that.
No, they're gone forever.
Campaign's good.
Stinty Innkeeper's really good.
Just take a Innkeeper, yeah.
It's a really strong card.
I'm just looking, but yeah, I think it is that one.
If you're on the play, this messes your opponent up.
Yeah, and in limited, it's very often gonna keep him off a color for a turn or something.
No legendaries yet.
For our Thalia's last year.
Yeah, never know.
Well, that's the Avison.
Oh, you're right.
Pack 3 Avison. We're playing the new draft leagues.
Yeah, which should drastically reduce our recording time.
How do you feel about draft leagues?
I don't care. As in they're fine. As in they're great.
the progression in that sentence was amazing. Now I think we can take a Borrowed Grace.
I don't care in that. I don't care.
I might pop it on the board for now, just because we seem to be a bit more mid-rangey, and that I don't know if that's the finisher we're going to go for.
Maybe. I don't care in the sense that it's the crossbot stuff doesn't bother me at all.
I believe it was Marshall on Limited Resources brought up the only compelling argument I've heard against them, which is cube.
Mm-hmm.
The whole singleton thing kind of gets diluted when you're playing. Like the example he gave is you tap out on turn 6 for your Grave Titan and they daze it, and I drafted the dazed. You know.
I mean, have they confirmed whether or not cube is going to be a league format?
They haven't, but it'd be odd if it was multiple cubes, wouldn't it?
No, I don't think so.
We're taking the Innkeeper here.
Yeah, and I'm happy about it too. I want more red cards. I want to kind of even out our mana.
Especially because one of our better red cards is double red, yeah.
Yeah, so red cards are favourable a little bit as a tiebreaker.
I mean, like, it wouldn't be the end of the world if we ended up cutting the Impetuous Devils and playing the rest of our red cards as sort of a lighter splash.
Yeah. Like, I'll replace the Dawn-Griff with what's an equivalent red card from Shadows?
From Shadows?
Yeah, 3 mana red card from Shadows.
The Wolf. 3 mana, 3/3, you can't attack.
Hellback Wolf. Yes.
Wolf, yeah.
Yes, I will replace that with that.
I don't know if I'd want to replace it. I think there's other replacements I'd make first, but I really don't like that Faithbearer Paladin.
Okay. Look, we have 6 or 7 more cards left to draft.
So Slayer's Plate, I think this is definitely the deck for Slayer's Plate.
Yeah, I quite like that.
I like it. I like a Tenacity quite a bit.
Yeah, I would like a Slayer's Plate better.
But I'm a huge fan of Slayer's Plate. It's a really strong card.
Mm.
It just warps games around it, and we've got a reasonable number of flyers. No, we don't. We've got 2, and we've got the Dawn-Griff and the Spectral Reserves.
Yeah, did you think the Shield Matrix flyers?
I don't know what I thought.
Hello.
Chaplain.
Great with this.
Yeah, super strong. In kind of just every. Now I wouldn't have minded that Thraben Inspector.
No.
That's just a really important role player in decks like this, but especially when you want to be equipping things a lot, just having a random body lying around that already did something is really good.
And this is a 3-power thing that gains you 7 life with the Slayer's Plate. Is a human, so you get a free spirit token.
And gets you 2 more spirit tokens
to put the plate on.
Super strong. We've got a good number of humans. The the Slayer's Plate is making me a little happier about the Faithbearer Paladin.
This is good with this as well.
Yeah, sure, because you get to put counters on it. Yeah.
It's good with this too.
Collective effort. Show me collective effort again. Yeah. Okay. Busted card.
Smite the monstrous free blow up an enchantment sometimes. Not nothing.
It occasionally comes up. There's a couple of reasonable enchantments, especially kind of the cluey ones from Shadows.
And it really is close to free to escalate it.
Reaper Flight Moonsilver is fine.
Or Expose Evil. Reaper's insane with Slayer's Plate.
I don't know about insane with Slayer's Plate.
It's a 7-power flyer.
Like, okay, hold on a second. In this deck, it looks very likely that we will never get to Lyrium. Would you play 3 white, 3/3 flyer?
I mean, out of this pack, what else do you want? Expose Evil?
Expose Evil's not bad.
No, it's not.
Expose Evil's not bad, especially when you're trying to push through with these kind of larger creatures.
Yeah, like okay. All right. Okay. This
Foil Choke Tester. That's going to be worth something.
Maybe. In the meantime, what would you want if that's not in the pack?
If that's not in the pack,
I wouldn't mind a Rush or Inner Struggle.
Inner Struggle's fine. I'm not a huge fan of Rush of Adrenaline in the Eldritch Moon format. I liked it a lot more in Shadows.
70 cents.
70 cents. Weird. I think I'd rather have Inner Struggle than Rush.
Okay, I can buy
in this deck.
Sure, if we're pushing through for damage, sure, this is exactly what you want.
I'm unsure.
I think this is rather good with some of our cards.
Can be a ton of damage on a Slayer's Plated creature, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just play Ice Blast. It's just a shock.
Senseless Rage is the card I was thinking of earlier. I think I'd almost rather have Village Messenger.
No way. This card's awful.
It's not bad.
It's terrible.
It's not bad.
I hate this card.
You play it on turn 1 and it gets through for maybe 6 damage.
If you don't play it on turn 1, it's the worst.
But you play a lot of cards like that.
But this is like... You don't play 1-mana 1/1s.
You don't play 1-mana 1/1s. Okay. I don't often play 3-mana Shocks either.
I think you do. I think this card's fine.
Alright.
I think it's fine. Bingo.
Dissension in the ranks. Dissension in the ranks.
I think I want another 3-drop. More than a 5-drop. And this is red, I think I definitely want this.
Yeah, no, I'd agree.
Hey.
Take a Stone Quarry.
Yeah, happily.
Don't want the Inquisitor's Ox, so yeah.
No.
That's good.
That's really nice.
That's just a nice little pickup, yeah. Because we were concerned about the mana situation.
Mm-hmm. It's not so bad anymore. We just play 10. We play 9 planes, 7 mountains, and a stone quarry.
Yep, that's really good.
It's 10 planes. We only ever need double for collective effort, which is late game card. And Thalia's answers, we're fine. And it's 8 mountains.
Mana requirements in this format are fairly light.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been following the Kaladesh spoilers?
I mean, I have. I was spoiling them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a card. We got a card.
We got a card.
Which I unfortunately didn't have to do on stream, rather than bring it back here and do a funny video. Yeah, our card is Aether Storm Rock.
Aether Storm Rock is a good card.
It's a 4-mana, I believe, a 3/3 flyer. I should know that. And then it gets 2 energy and stuff, and you can attack and tap things.
Attack and tap things. It's a good card.
Pull it up here.
So it is a 4-mana 3/3 flyer.
Mm-hmm.
2 white, 3/3 flyer. You want to put it on the on the screen? This is our preview card.
Click
this
now
is
to close this page.
What?
What?
Ah!
Click now to close this
What have you
page.
done, Dennis?
Block Lee. Oh my god.
That was a disaster.
Do you want this? We can. Oh no.
We're not playing any black cards.
Strength Farms? We have no equipment. Come up.
We have a equipment.
Or dual shot.
Dual shot for the board, I think.
I want Strength Farms over Rush of Adrenaline, maybe.
I think I prefer Rush of Adrenaline.
Really? This is +2 though.
I know it's the trample.
Sure. A card.
So.
Yeah, I click on an ad.
You click on it. Oh, right, okay. There it is. So it's a 4-mana 3/3 flyer. It uses the new energy mechanic, Mechanic E.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it's happening again.
This is a bad website. Use a different website.
Yeah. Oh, bet 365. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa. €200 deposit bonus.
For new customers, Dennis.
Hang on. All right. Okay.
This is a disaster. This is the worst preview video I've ever seen.
It's Magic Splitter.
Have you got a...
Made a 6 sweet virus.
I think you might.
There we go.
There it is. So yeah, 4-mana 3/3 flyer. We'll get there eventually. When it or another creature you control enters the we try that again. When it or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you get an energy counter, and whenever it attacks, you can pay 2 energy. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and tap up to 1 target creature defending player controls.
It's really strong.
Just a very aggressive card.
It's
Makes
really
using
strong.
the energy thing.
I'll play you.
And then a lot of other cards in the format like spend energy to do cool things as well. So even if you're not using the its own ability, the fact that every creature that you get into play triggers gaining an energy is really strong. Especially with the new Fabricate mechanic.
Yes.
Gives you some incentive to take the tokens because you'll get 2 energy for them if you fabricate in 2. Do you know? And then you can use that to generate more value. I really like energy as a mechanic.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
I'm very excited about it.
What do we cut?
We've got 1 cut to make.
I added this.
That's a totally reasonable one. So okay, it could be the Explosive.
Okay. Could be Geist Blast, honestly.
Could it also be Geist Blast? I think I might actually rather have Explosive than Geist Blast. Just because our dudes are fairly kind of crash-in-y.
Yeah, I get you.
And I just want to get creatures out of the way. So we want to go down to 9 of those, 7 of those, and 1 of our tap lands. And then deck.
You know what's crazy?
What?
We click on this and we play around. What a time to be alive!